see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Work with me.
Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Welcome in to another episode podcast to talk about our favorite team, the Arizona Cardinals. Huge shout out to the people that are currently in the chat right now. We got E, we got U-Turds, we got Joe on, we also got Juan in the chat. Appreciate you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. And just like my guy E said here, let's see how you do under pressure. I obviously, I started the show late. I had so many things I had to go ahead and get uploaded here, obviously, into the streaming platform that we're doing this. One-man crew here, ladies and gentlemen. One-man crew. So I appreciate you guys' patience. I'm sorry we are just a little late, but the show must go on. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously, the Arizona Cardinals are now 5-4 in the top of their division for 2 straight weeks. What a wonderful day to be alive, ladies. And what a wonderful day to be alive. Appreciate you for coming through. Do me a huge favor. Smack up the like button on your way in. And we got a lot to talk about here. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about what Jonathan Gannon as well as Kyler Murray said at the end of the game, their post games. And on top of that, we're going to be talking about just where we are at right now, right? As a Cardinals organization, culturally, what Bears fans are saying right now. There's a lot of Bears fans that are like coping. They're trying their best to cope with this loss. But hey, the Cardinals right now are a very, very hot team. And if this run game can get going, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for anybody to suit up against the Cardinals. So let me give a shout out here to the sponsors of the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. Of course, that's going to be BetUS. If you're looking for a brand new sports book, BetUS is the way to go. Currently, right now, if you use promo code YouTube150, they will provide you with a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit and a 125% sign-up bonus on the following 2. That's going to be using promo code YouTube150 upon signing up. Of course, bet responsibly and bet within your means. But all right, everybody, let's go and get started here. Now, we are going to open up the phone lines as well. I didn't mention this. My bad. There was some people that were not able to get on yesterday's live stream. We are going to have a portion where we're going to open up the phone lines a little later on in this stream. So, yes, we're doing a lot. We're doing a lot here today, lady. We're doing a lot. So let's get started here. Let's talk about, obviously, Victory Monday for the Arizona Cardinals. What a time to be alive, right? Now, let's dive into what Jonathan Gannon had to say about complimentary football and just kind of what happened, right? What happened in this game to have the Arizona Cardinals run away with the win versus the Chicago Bears, obviously beating them by 20 points. It's not something you can sneeze out, right? It's a very, very, very good win. So let's go and dive right into what Jonathan Gannon had to say, obviously, about what happened in this game.
You guys also were complimentary. Can you speak to, what it means for the offense to set the defense up the offense up?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, like that. We go 3 and out, and they're kind of driving it. I think Zaven had the sack there, so we force a punt. Dortch returns it, score a touchdown. You know what I mean? So all 3 phases, you need execution. All 3 phases to win games, man. It's a good football team. They'll be right in the hunt, and I just thought, all 3 phases stepped up and made big time plays where. I don't believe in momentum, but the different parts of the game, we just kept making plays. You know what I mean? We kept making plays and kept our foot on the gas. So it was good, too, to go into the locker room with a lead and then finish the game. You know what I mean? Because that's what good teams do. So we got to learn how to do that. But we'll point it out. But it takes everybody in there, and they did a good job today.
Shout out to JG. But ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Live on the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube, the Arizona Cardinals have made a move. It's not the Azeez Ojulari pick, but the Arizona Cardinals have made a move. Let's go ahead and dive right into what the Cardinals have done. Trying to upload it right now, so appreciate your guys' patience. 1 second. Here we go. All right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. All right. Breaking news, the Arizona Cardinals are trading for outside linebacker Baron Browning to the Cardinals, sources say. Now, before you guys jump on the who train, before you jump on the who train here, ladies and gentlemen, let me find out who this man is because I'm not familiar with this game either. Obviously, we're going to be doing a little bit more research here as the stream goes on. We have to shift and pivot over because Baron Browning in 2021 seems like he was a third-round pick, picked up to the Denver Broncos with the 105th pick. Hasn't really done very much this year. We're not seeing any compensation right now for the Arizona Cardinals. One second. I'm trying to see right now what was the compensation. I know Tom Pelissero tweeted it out. One second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Okay, so Arizona will send a 6th-round pick to Denver for Baron Browning, who has 9.5 career sacks. So we're sending a 6th-round pick. Okay. What are your thoughts here, ladies and gentlemen? What are your thoughts here, ladies and gentlemen? This isn't the Azeez Ojulari. What are your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the chat. Obviously, I didn't think that we were going to make a move today. He's 25 years old, 6'3", 240. So far, he hasn't really had very much production in this year. Baron Browning. Let me see if we can look at his career stats. I know Tom Pelissero said he's got 9.5. Sorry. Just doing some research right now. Okay, so in 2024, not really productive. 2023, he had 4.5 sacks, and in 2022, he had 5 sacks. I mean, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. So a 6th-round pick, it seems like what the Cardinals were trading away. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So I need to do a little bit more research on my end. I need to do a little bit more research here on my end to obviously figure out what the heck, like who this guy is, right? I mean, obviously we know the 9.5 sacks career. And then the Arizona Cardinals traded a 6th-round pick. I'm just curious, like, was Azeez not attainable, right? I mean, a 6th-round pick, you're not going to lose sleep over it, right? You're not going to lose sleep over a 6th-round pick. It's just obviously not the name that we're all hoping for, but I mean, this guy could be a surprise, maybe, right? Maybe. All right, let's take a couple comments here and see what you guys have to say. Jude says, "Where's the ambition?" Adrian says, "As long as he can get to the QB, I'm fine with it." Okay. We do got a super chat coming our way. Joseph, what's up, Joseph? He says, "Not a fan. Felt like Monty did the bare minimum." It's not over yet, right? It's not over yet. It's just we know what the compensation would have been for an Azeez, right? We just released a video not too long ago. Like, if you didn't watch the video, I highly recommend you take a look at the video that we just released. I mean, the trade deadline's still tomorrow, right? At the end of the day, maybe this is a depth piece for us. I mean, keep in mind we lost 2 pass rushers, right? Keep in mind we lost 2 pass rushers. We lost Dennis Gardeck, and we also lost BJ Ojulari for the year, right? So maybe this might be one of those things where they're trying to get more than one, right? It's the only thing I can think of. It's the only thing I can think of. Appreciate the super chat, Joseph. Right now, where it's at, I don't know. I got to wrap my mind around it. Obviously, a 6th-round pick, I'm not losing sleep over, right? I'm not losing sleep over a 6th-round pick. But also on the other side of the coin, it's interesting. It's an interesting move. I don't know if I'm for it, and I don't know if I'm against it yet. I don't know if I'm there yet right now. I mean, here's the thing. The Cardinals can still make another trade. Now, will they? That's another question here, right? No, obviously, we were trying to celebrate Victory Monday today, and obviously this is derailed, right? This has derailed the conversation that we were supposed to have, because now we're sitting here. Well, the Cardinals did make a move for an outside linebacker. It's just not the name that we're hoping for, right? Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, what I'm doing right now, and I'm sorry for I was not expecting this, ladies and gentlemen. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this at all. So now I kind of have to play catch up right now while I'm live. I honestly, I think what we might do, ladies and gentlemen, what we might do right now is I need to process this. I need to process this. All right, let me see what your guys' comments are saying here in the chat. Let's see what the kids got. I mean, that's all we got to say at this point, right? Hey y'all, you never know. This might be a perfect scheme fit for him. Yep, probably. We need an edge rusher. That's the truth. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. This completely derailed our Victory Monday. This completely derailed our Victory Monday here in terms of okay, real quick. 1 second. Okay. All right, let me know what you guys' thoughts here in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm trying to figure out here. Was this a 2026 sixth round pick, or was it a 2025? It's not clear. It just says a 2026. That's not the real Tom Pelissero. Okay, so it's saying it just says a sixth round pick. But it's not saying if it's a 2026 or not. Okay. A lot unfolding right now, live as we speak. We're getting a lot more people coming in here right now, and you guys are probably staring at me being like, why is this guy not talking? Why is this guy not talking? I apologize. What's going on right now is during this whole Victory Monday live stream, there was breaking news by the Arizona Cardinals. During this Victory Monday live stream, there was breaking news by the Arizona Cardinals. And that's the fact that the Cardinals are trading for outside linebacker Baron Browning for a sixth round pick. So that's why the show isn't, and why I'm looking so shocked right now. for what it's worth, right? For what it's worth. So that's what's happening right now. Now we did see Tom Pelissero as well as Jordan Schultz also reported as well. So it's the truth, right? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For what it's worth, this is what we're seeing right now. And I did see the Tom Pelissero tweet that the Cardinals are giving a 6th round pick for Baron Browning. Now, he does have 9.5 sacks on the season so far, but we gave up a 6th round pick. We just made a video, if you guys didn't watch it, saying that the Cardinals could potentially get an Azeez Ojulari for a 5th round pick. And then we go after this man right here. I'm seeing people in the chat saying, is he good? I don't know. I've never heard of him personally. I know he was a 3rd rounder, but he's got 9.5 sacks in his career. Not in this year, he hasn't done anything. 0 sacks, nothing. He hasn't done anything in this today. I'm sorry, not today. How are y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, chat? To me, I understand I did say that the Cardinals just need to go after somebody, right, and make a move. I guess this is the move, right? I'm kind of shook right now. I'm kind of shook. Jersey says, what the F? Oh no, WTF, depressed. Got my guy saying good. Silver, what's up? He says his career is almost identical to Zaven. Played at the inside linebacker flameout and moved to the edge. This blows. I'm feeling horrible. I mean, but also keep in mind, I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat not really happy. Keep in mind that the trade deadline's tomorrow, right? The trade deadline's tomorrow. So I mean, they made a move, right? I mean, they made a move and they can maybe make more, right? Just because they made one move doesn't mean that it's over. So maybe they can make more. Yeah, still not the deadline yet. So I need to do a little bit more research on them. Okay. Well, now that we got that out of the way and obviously shock set in, let's continue with the show, right? I guess let's continue with the show here. So we heard Jonathan Gannon speak about this this last game, and he was talking about complimentary football, which obviously, right, it's a big deal to be able to play complimentary football, to be the understanding that, you know, you got to play good in all 3 phases. Now, there was another question that was asked about K1's play, right, and in how K1's play currently right now or during this game wasn't, you know, the best. And this is what JG had to say about K1.
Kind of would have played fine, obviously, but, you know, was it kind of neat to get a 20-point win without him needing to be Superman?
Yeah, I think, you know, when the run game's going like that, Drew's going to feature the run. You know, he'd be the first to tell you, let's keep handing it off. You know what I mean? But I thought he made some big-time plays in there, you know. I mean, a couple conversions on 3rd down, couple of the out-of-pocket action game, went for explosives. He's playing really good football right now for us. That's what we need him to keep doing.
So here's the thing, right? The Cardinals didn't need to pass the ball in yesterday's game. He didn't need to pass the ball at all. They were run the ball. And the thing is that they couldn't stop us, right? They couldn't stop us at all. And that's a good thing, right? The Arizona Cardinals are trending in the right direction to be able to know how to beat teams. And if we can get this run game going like we're getting, we can be a very, very scary team. The big thing is that the Arizona Cardinals also need to be able to pass that ball, right? Being the air attack is going to be something that needs to happen as well. And so far, we haven't seen that. Now, K1, consistently. We've seen some glimpses here and there. Now, K1's standard and what he said his standard was, this is what he ended up saying about that game and how he felt about his performance.
And, like, play the way I feel like I played, not up to my standard, and be able to win the way we did. You know, it was a hell of an effort by the whole team. Defense did their thing. To be able to run the ball on a defense like that was, great. The O-line did their things. You know, every running back that got in the game did their thing. So it's good to see.
Your numbers seem fine. What were you disappointed about?
Just the layups. It just, you know, certain throws. And when you don't get that many opportunities and, you know, you miss the ones that you get, it's pretty frustrating. But, you know, we'll make them when we get them again.
So yeah, you know, I like the fact that he's acknowledged that this probably wasn't the best game, right? Statistically, I mean, he did take care of the ball, which is really, really good. He took care of the ball. Statistically, wasn't the best game out there, right? But you got to give kudos to where kudos is due, right? He's acknowledged it. He said that we're going to make the plays moving forward, and that's really all you can ask for, right? It's all you can really ask for here at the end of the day because, like we said before, the Cardinals didn't need to. Like, the Cardinals did not need to make you know, a crazy. Sorry, I'm seeing something else here real quick. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm trying to see if so yeah, right now okay. It's so hard to concentrate on what I'm trying to do with all the stuff's happening right now. It's so hard to concentrate right now and all this stuff is happening currently right now. So there's no other trade or anything like that. But with what we're seeing here is per Albert Breer, this pass rushing market right now is 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 pretty happening right now. Like it's pretty popping. It's pretty popping right now. I'm seeing social media already react to this. There's some people out there that are not happy. There's some people out there right now that are not happy about this move. The only thing I can say is let's see what happens, right? I mean, and then on top of that, it's not over yet, right? The trade deadline is long from over. It's actually tomorrow. Can they make two moves? Maybe, right? I mean, we gave up a 6th round pick. We still don't know if it was a 2026 or a 2025 first round pick, right? We still don't know that. Yeah, Ian Rappaport retweeted and says it's a 6th round pick for Browning, sources say. A former 3rd round pick, but maybe 2025 is what I'm assuming. Like, they're not being specific, so I'm assuming it's a 2025 6th round pick. Yo, we might be getting some news coming out the pipeline here. There might be some breaking news here ahead of the trade deadline. All right, let's take it to the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Is it a 2026 pick? Is it? Okay, I mean, if it's a 2026 pick, then that's even better. Is it? Who's saying it, Matthew? If you don't mind me asking, who's saying it? Is it Pelissero that I just completely missed it? If it's a 2026 pick, then it's even better. Yeah, I mean, that's no sweat off our skin, honestly. It's one of those things that it is what it is, right? I mean, right now, so Tom Pelissero said it's the okay, perfect. Appreciate you. Okay, so it's a 2026 6th round pick. Okay, thank you. For some reason, I wasn't able to see it anywhere, but okay. So it's a 2026 first round pick or 6th round pick. I'm sorry, 2026 6th round pick. Okay, I mean that's not. And Arizona Sports said it too. Okay, then I believe it. If it's Arizona Sports, okay, I believe it. I'm also seeing something here from Ari Mariov. If you don't follow him on Twitter, he ended up putting this out here. So Ari says Arizona pursued multiple pass rushers, including Giants Azeez Ojulari, and ultimately landed on Baron Browning, one of the few players Denver was willing to trade despite their winning record. So, I mean, we were making the attempt. I mean, maybe the Giants weren't willing? Is that maybe the Giants weren't willing? All right, let's bring this up here so you guys can look at it on the screen here. All right, here it is on the screen. You can take a look at it yourself. So I'm just hoping this doesn't mean that like it's over for him, right? I'm just hoping that it doesn't mean that it's over. Okay. Here's the thing. Yeah. I, I'm kind of in the same boat as some people here in the chat. I don't feel like I'm doing a justified live stream right now just because of all these things that are currently happening right now with the Arizona Cardinals and the move that they just made, right? Let me see if there's anything else happening right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, Baron Browning is now a member of the Arizona Cardinals for 2026 sixth round pick. Okay. Let's take some of these comments here on the chat. Appreciate you for being here, by the way. Obviously, I'm doing a bad job with this live stream because this was supposed to go completely in a different direction. I was not supposed to be reading what's happening on Twitter. I was expecting moves to be happening tomorrow. Never did I think that the Cardinals were going to make a move right now during my freaking live stream, and we had to breaking news. Okay. Good young body in the room. For Chubb says. We got JD saying, bro, WTF. Robert saying, bro, Aziz was the one we needed. Alexa says he ain't enough. Jersey says, it's over, kid. I'm hot. 1IQ says, I hate the Giants. Thinks he's smarter than everyone else. Robert says, Nick Rallis will bring out the best of anyone. Juan, they fleeced us. The Broncos gave us a no one for something. What's up, Soul? He says, no, Cardinals weren't willing to pay the price. I promise you. What's the difference between a 5th round and a 6th round? I guess that's the question here. Right? 0 sacks. He does have 9.5 sacks in his career, right? Former 3rd round pick. So this report right here doesn't make me feel confident that there's another one happening. Or this tweet, maybe not a report, but this tweet does not make me confident that the Arizona Cardinals are going to make another move. Now, can they? Yes, they can, right? Yes, they can. They can make another move tomorrow. They can make another move later on today, right? But this right here, this tweet does not give me confidence that the Cardinals are going to do anything else. Ari says Arizona pursued multiple pass rushers, including Giants Aziz Ojulari, and ultimately landed on Baron Browning. The ultimately landed, that's what's getting me. The ultimately landed, that's what's getting me on Baron Browning. One of the few players Denver was willing to trade despite their winning record. Okay, I mean, okay. Um, Gavin in the chat says, seems like our front office wants to be bottom feeders. Ian saying, Baron Browning is a perfect fit for this defense. I mean, a lot of mixed reviews, lady. A lot of mixed reviews right now here in the chat. A lot of mixed reviews right now in the chat. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, chat? Okay. If that was the only move, I mean, well, that's the thing. We don't know if that's the only move, right? We don't know, right? Do me a huge favor. If you guys give me a huge, smack the like button. I know we're sitting with 38 likes right now with over 100 people watching here on YouTube. I don't think. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, with or without Browning, we're on a 3-game winning streak, right? With or without Browning, right? Does he have injury concern? I gotta do. You guys are asking me a lot of. I don't know who this guy is. I really don't. I don't have no idea who this guy is. I really don't. I have no clue who this guy is. The report comes out here from Jordan Schultz and also from Tom Pelissero, so it's confirmed that this has happened. It's just I think right now we're all kind of shocked, right? I think a lot of us are shocked right now. I mean, we asked for a pass rusher, we got a pass rusher, I guess, right? I don't really know him too much. I mean, I know people could speculate, right? People can say either good fit, 9.5 sacks in the season, was a 3rd-round pick, right? But I mean, I'm going to have to do a little homework here, and I obviously can't do it during this live stream. Can't do it right now. But initial reactions, I mean, 2026 6th-round pick. I mean, I guess it's not bad. I just don't know him very much. I mean, if it was a 2025, then I would be a little worried about maybe Aziz won't be attainable, right? But because it was a 2026 6th-round pick, then I think there might be still some room. There might be some meat on the bone still. Maybe. Right? Maybe. I mean, Joel says, what happened to anyone? Anyone is better than who we have. I mean, that's fair. I mean, we did see Xavier Thomas go pretty ham this last week when given the opportunity, right? Maybe Xavier Thomas will, I mean, Victor Dimukeje, Zaven got 2 sacks as well. So it's funny because we were all clamoring about pass rush, right? Pass rush. And then we got 6, right? Well, we got 6 sacks, not all from pass rushers, but 6 sacks in general, right? So maybe Monty believes, I guess, in this, what we got going right now. Was there another move made? Let's take a look here. Let's get back on X/Twitter. I mean, 2026 6th-round pick is nothing. Like, we're not going to remember this in a year or two. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. We're not going to remember this. Okay, so Broncos signed Jonathan Cooper. Okay, listen. Ian Rappaport put something. He says the one reason the Broncos felt comfortable dealing edge Baron Browning over the weekend, they signed outside linebacker Jonathan Cooper to a 4-year, $60 million deal, $33 million guaranteed. Okay, so they did away with Browning, and the Broncos signed Jonathan Cooper to a 4-year extension. Okay, well, welp. Maybe we will see Xavier Thomas get a little bit more playing time, right? What's up, RC3? He says he's 25 and also helps on the blitz, rotating defensive line if needed, but that's not the end of the trade. It's rotating pieces to stay healthy. I never seen him play either, too, so it's really hard for me to say W or not, right? I mean, I'm kind of like a little shocked right now. I mean, I'm glad we brought somebody in. That's nice, right? We brought somebody in. Let's do that. Let me do a little research here, ladies and gentlemen. Before I actually give you my full analysis of A, it's good, or B, it's not good, right? What I do know is that the Chicago Bears offensive line is not the greatest, right? It's not the greatest, right? We've seen 2 beatdowns already. The Cardinals have beat down 2 teams so far this year. The Rams, that were going through a lot of struggles with their offensive line when we played them, and the Bears, which they don't have a great offensive line either. So one thing that we do know is that the Bears' offensive line, yes, allowed 6 sacks. Is that a tribute to their offensive line, or is that a tribute to us, right? That's something that we don't know, right? That's something that we don't know. Julius in the chat says, I'm not disappointing at all. I feel like he's going to be a solid pass rusher. I mean, I hope so. Hope so. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, if you're talking about a 2026 sixth round pick, I mean, like I said, you're not going to remember this by the time draft season comes around. We're all going to forget that we used up a 2026 sixth round pick. Like, it's no sweat off our backs, right? You know what I mean? But I need to do a little bit more research on him specifically in order for me to make my, obviously, assessment or judgment about how we feel about this move, right? Denver, yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, well, we saw the report here from Ian Rappaport. Ian Rappaport came out and said that's one of the main reasons why they let him go. One of the main reasons why they let him go is because of they were going to sign one of their edge rushers in Cooper, right? Jonathan Cooper. So decided to cut ties. Ila Dre in the chat says, I don't think Monty's done. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's still Monday, right? The trade deadline's tomorrow. So things can still be done, right? Things can still be done. The only thing that kind of gives me a little bit of pause, right, is this right here where he says ultimately landed like this was the end goal, right? This is the only, but I mean, obviously anybody can write anything on X/Twitter, right? This is the only thing that gives me a little pause. But you're right. I mean, technically, we still got time, right? We still got time. Well, let me ask you guys this in the chat. Do you think the Cardinals are done? That's the big question here, right? Do you think the Cardinals are done? Because so far with what I'm seeing here on social, and keep in mind, a lot of different personalities, a lot of different opinions out there. For the most part, I think if we put a poll question out, I don't think a lot of people would be too excited with the pick. So we got some no's. No, I don't know. No, they're not done. We got a yes, we got a yup. Okay. So I guess that's the next question, right? Is this going to do it for your edge rushers, right? Because I know Darius is coming back, right? So we got Darius Robinson coming back. When? We don't know. Maybe after the bye week, right? We don't 100% know. But with what the video that we just posted here not too long ago, we were hearing that Aziz potentially can go for a 5th, right? I'm assuming this year, right? This year. So maybe the Cardinals do that. Maybe the Cardinals tomorrow do a 5th round pick this year. And then in 2026, they give up a 6th round pick, right? So they're bringing in 2 people, right? Maybe. But you're right. I mean, we are one of those teams that like to fluctuate this defensive line. So this is going to be really interesting. I got to do some research. That's what I'm going to do. Let me do that. Let's close up shop here. Let me do a little research. And then we're going to go ahead and obviously make it. This Victory Monday did not turn out the way that this Victory Monday was supposed to turn out at all. I didn't expect for us to break news here during this live stream. Let me do some research here on Browning, and then we'll make a video, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right, we're going to be closing up shop here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing a lot of people very excited and seeing some people not excited. Let's see if we can go and make some sense of this. All right, y'all, we're going to close up shop right now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, go Cardinals.
Emotion.